Alrighty. Looks like both of these racers are ready to go, so in just a few seconds, these two will be on their way to this match, and again, the winner will be playing against the number 41 seed Lobsang 2, while the loser will be eliminated from the tournament.
Pretty hype match here. Survive and win. Here we go.
All right, so both of them have found some shots. They're both going into the same direction. So right now they are both giving each other high fives for a lot of the map. Again, still going into the same direction, checking out that cave. It is a potion shop with the old man in there. Neither of them have the letter, obviously, so they'll move on to another part. And they're going to continue to take the same directions here.
Yep, they're right, like neck and neck for me right now.
Both of them find that same level and have discovered that they are key blocked, so they'll have to come back to it later.
Both going to go out. Let's see if either of them re-enter right away. Oh, no, now we're seeing a little bit of a difference here.
Yeah, Skybilz tried to re-enter, but that key would not open. Potentially maybe level 3?
Yeah, could be.
Oh, Skybilz is able to unlock that key door by doing the trick, so she'll do some exploring, but with no weapon, she really can't do much else.
Mm-hmm. And yes, this is 3, it looks like. But can't get very far.
Error72 found a penalty, but with no rupees, he has nothing to lose. And that's pretty much the best time to find one of those door repair charges, is when you have nothing.
Donations accepted, but not required if you're, broke.
And Skybilz finds the same penalty, and with no rupees, she'll lose nothing. So good time to find that door repair charge.
Absolutely. Yeah, finding those when you have no money is almost as good as finding a rupee secret, honestly, in the long run.
Oh, look at this. Look at this paratrooper. The price of bombs, super expensive. 38 rupees for a set of 4 bombs, my goodness.
The price of bombs these days. You can just be able to buy bombs for, a nickel.
Yeah, back in my day, we could get 4 bombs for a single rupee, but inflation now is really taking its toll.
Times have changed, man.
Skybilz is heading towards vanilla level 3 and finds a secret. The first rupees of the game. How much is it worth? Oh my goodness, a big 127 rupees.
That's a big one.
Wow. So she can go on a shopping spree, perhaps buy some bombs, buy a candle. Wow. So good location for it too. So Error, I would assume, will stumble upon it very shortly.
They also both know where the blue ring is, so that may it'll be interesting to see if either of them choose to buy it with these big secrets.
And interesting enough, the Armo statue for this seed is a heart container. So Error72 picks that up. He's got 4 hearts now and a 33% chance of picking up White Sword.
Yep, which we do not know where it is yet. But always helps. I mean, heart container's not the most exciting Armos item, but, hey, it gets you a head start.
But it does mean that there will be no heart containers for items in the dungeons. Because the items for the dungeons are definitely going to be items, since the heart container is now out of play. And we see that Error finds his first secret, but it is one of the small ones. At least it's above the normal 10 rupees. It's worth 12 rupees.
Yeah.
But now Sky is going to pay the penalty, and that's going to cost her the normal 20 rupees. Fred!
Pretty rupee-rich seed we're seeing so far with these big secrets. And here is the White Sword, but sadly the power is not his, not yet.
White Sword behind the vanilla money-making game at the eastern side of Hyrule. And look at this. Right above it is the wooden sword. Yes, so... And Sky is heading in that direction right now. She's going to discover the heart container behind that Armo statue. Should pick it up.
I almost think that it would be a little bit tempting to take the blue candle there, just because you know where White Sword is and you're already up before hearts. That might be a little risky, though, so I don't know if I'd do it. But
we'll see if Skybilz makes that same play or not, but she's got to get through all these Lionels first. Definitely not pretty to see. Just got bodied by the swords. They're down to 1 heart.
Nice little damage boost in there. We see it.
And she did find a level, though.
Looks like level 5 to me. Yeah, level 5.
Yep, does the trick again, and yep, this indeed looks like level 5, so she'll refill some of her hearts and is going to do a little bit of exploring before going back outside, and we see that Error72 finds the same level 5.
Has the advantage of having a sword in this case.
Yes, indeed, but Sky should be picking up that sword very shortly. Error72 picks up the map, confirming that this is indeed level 5.
Oh, and a nice bomb pickup right there, just sitting out in the open. That's always a nice thing to find, especially the cost of bombs in this seed.
Skybilz heading for that white sword cave, but that's actually the small secret. The white sword cave is behind vanilla money-making game, and the wooden sword's right above it. Man, what are the odds? So I would assume she's going to go to the right at this point, but she's got to get a luckier spawn than that. Don't want to be bodied by red Octrox because health means everything. You never know what's going to be behind these screens. So she's going to go into vanilla money-making game, discover the white sword, but is not going to be happy to discover that she won't be able to pick it up. So she'll have to go somewhere else. If she heads for the north, she will be happy to find wooden sword. Will she pick it up, or will she take a chance at the candle?
Meanwhile, on Air's side, we saw him get the big rupee secret underneath the bomb wall next to level 5 there. And he was also in level 5, but decided to leave. I'm not sure if he was ladder blocked or if he just decided it wasn't worth it. Finds another dungeon as well, but I didn't see what it was.
Skybilz picked up the wooden sword, so both of them now have a weapon to defend themselves against the enemies. She thought about it for a moment. She thought about taking that blue candle, but in the end went with the wooden sword.
I don't think I'd do it either, but I could definitely see the argument for doing it. I'd be interested to see if anyone would do it there.
Error has discovered that there's a blue ring and an expensive 108 rupee piece of meat behind vanilla white sword.
Yeah, don't think we'll be buying that one.
Skybilz is heading towards vanilla level 2 and finds a secret. Let's see how much that's worth for her. 12 rupees. So we have not discovered the medium-priced secret yet.
No, you're right. That's very unusual. Usually expect to see one by now.
Yeah,
Eric gets that done, accepted again, and he decides to just get out of there because it's right next to start.
Considering that there are only 3 large secrets and 4 small secrets and about 10 medium secrets, the odds.
Very surprising, yeah. Oh, we see the arrows here on Sky's side over by these armors.
Yeah, and a pretty cheap magical shield, too, for 76 rupees.
Yeah, if you really wanted to buy it. Although, if you're going to buy it, this might be the seed to do it, because everything's pretty good on rupees here.
Yeah, agreed. Gets through those blue Lionels and finds another shop with the same items in there, and Error72 just took a death there.
Oh, those Gurias. I mean, Gurias are the easiest set, but it can be easy to underestimate them sometimes if you have wooden sword and not much else. Blue Gurias do like 1 heart of damage, so you can go down pretty fast.
Skybilz finds the take any road, and look at this! Error72 has found Lord Banana and does the correct thing and avoids it.
No, I don't. Wow, I don't agree with that at all. I would totally take the boomerang.
Yeah, given how early it is, but then again, he does have the sword, so I can see why he would not pick it up. And meanwhile, we have discovered that Skybilz...
Oh, wow.
Skybilz has found the coastal ladder item, and it is the power bracelet today.
That's right. Yeah, Gurias, I think it's a lot easier to fight Gurias if you have the boomerang. You can stun them and get them cornered up in a wall. I don't know. I would take it.
Yeah, I'm
very surprised they passed it up.
We saw that the boomerang really helped out Zebgeni in his match with doing the stun lock. So yeah, again, very useful for stun locking your enemies, but Error72 decides not to use it. We'll see if that comes back to bite him, perhaps.
Yeah, I don't really expect it to that much, but I still think it'd be helpful to pick it up at this point.
Error got out of dodge, so by the way, that level, we still don't know what level that is. We never got deep enough into it, and another large secret for Error72, that was the one behind vanilla level 3. So
if I had to guess, it was 8, but I'm not sure about that.
Now, Error has found the ring shop. He'll go ahead and purchase the blue ring. That'll reduce his damage by 1/2.
I think that is a very good pickup. This early in the game, you have no idea where red ring is. That blue ring is probably going to carry you for quite a while. And that is helpful when you're at 4 hearts.
Meanwhile, Skybilz is taking care of a bunch of these orange dart nuts. Nice bomb shot there. She'll top out her bombs again, but she's got to be careful.
Yeah, now what level is she currently in? Is she in 5? Where is she? No, this can't be 5. We're missing 6?
It looks like she's in level 6. Yes.
Yeah, it's 6. Interesting. And meanwhile, Error is in a different dungeon.
Skybilz finds a staircase. What do we have here? It is the book, and no thank you. Sorry, Liz. Error72 has found the raft. Is he in level 3?
Pretty much can't pass this one up. I thought that as well, because I saw that staircase room.
Yep, it's level 3 because that's the corridor staircase. So raft is the item for level 3, and it looks like the book is the item for level 6.
Oh, there's the heart container. Stalfos loves you.
Yep, so now Error in his mind has a 50-50 chance, and Skybilz picked up the map confirming that she is indeed in level 6.
Mm-hmm. I also see that Gleeok lurks in the forest. I don't know if we've seen 4 yet.
Oh, and unfortunately the Triforce is ladder blocked in level 6.
That's an unfortunate ladder block for her. She got fairly deep into that dungeon for not much. She didn't find the item either, so...
And if Error72 finds that ladder quickly, this could be trouble for Sky.
Yeah, we'll see. Still a very close race at the moment, though. Really hard to see who's in the lead at the moment.
Skybilz picking up another small secret for 12 rupees, and I think that's all of them. Or that's all but one, I believe.
Are there really only 4? It doesn't feel like it's like... It feels like it's more than that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Wow. Yeah. Huh. Alright, we're going to see Sky's clearing out Death Mountain right now. Doing it a little bit early. I don't mind that. Quite a big swath of things to clear out, and I don't believe either of our racers have a candle yet.
That is correct. Neither of these players have a candle at this time, so we'll see if perhaps Red Candle comes into play. Skybilz missed on that bomb, and bombs are precious, but luckily finds a 4-pack of bombs behind that mob.
Yeah, got some really good bomb drops here. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if we find that candle shop. It may be the rare one, the one that there's only one shop of. So that may make it hard to find blue candle. And I'd expect either of them to take a blue candle from one of the Take Anyone guys if they see it.
Yeah, none of these players have discovered the bonus cave yet.
No, not a single one. Well, we've seen quite a few squares by now, so I'm a little bit surprised. See, Error is making his way to the Oh Shoot room. He has the compass, so he knows what's in here.
Yep, the horizontal shoot room.
And if he had the boomerang, he could pick up those 5 rupees.
That's right.
And those 4 bombs.
Yep, that's right again. But no, he decided to abandon Lord Banana. And where is that Triforce going to be? Right down the middle. So the first Triforce capture belongs to Error72. He's got the Triforce for level 3.
Yep, well done. Sky is just racking up these rupee secrets. There's the medium one, by the way. It's 34. So all of these are going to be above their average rates.
Yep, so money should probably not be a factor in this particular seed because it's a plenty.
Probably not. Unless those bomb upgrades are really expensive. Who knows?
Skybilz heads for Spectacle Rock, and there's our first bonus game.
You can take that candle? I think it's going to take the candle.
He does.
He does, yeah. That is not a surprise. I would do the same thing in this position. Knowing that candles are apparently hard to come by in this seed. And you're going to need to start burning stuff soon. It's good to get that out of the way.
The raft was in level 3. Mike Stone had asked that question.
Yep, that's right. not random, Fred.
That's right, because you normally in vanilla Zelda, you would need the raft to get to vanilla level 4, and the raft is indeed behind level 3.
It's normally the first thing you pick up, besides the sword. So now we're seeing Air burning the Deadwoods here, and Sky is heading in that direction. It's another bomb shop in the Deadwoods.
Having that candle is going to help Error72 a lot. Going to help him explore Hyrule, and that is going to be a factor. Now we see that Sky has made her way back to level 3 also.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Both of our racers found this dungeon fairly early, but they weren't able to do anything here with this shutter. We're going to see Air wrap his way past the Lost Woods into the grave.
Yep, he'll be heading towards what's going to be level 6 for him. Skybilz finds the raft, goes ahead and picks that up, so both of them have the raft, so she'll be making her way towards the Triforce. Ooh, and Error72 has found the letter behind Vanilla Mags, so that'll help him out later on, potentially. Obviously,
so. It's always a good thing to find. Potions are useful in 9.
Obviously, Error72 will not show that letter until probably closer to level 9 because you don't want to be going through that text. That'll cost you time.
Yeah, you know, we say that, but I've seen a lot of people take potions early in this tournament, which is a little bit surprising. I generally only do it if I am full up on money and I need to use some of it.
Well, Error72 has found a level behind vanilla level 6.
That's right.
This is not level 6 because we've already discovered level 6. Where are we?
Good question. This could be 7?
Ooh, lucky number 7. Yes, this indeed feels like a level 7. So that means they're in 33 levels or 33 rooms of pure doom. But luckily, this is an easy enemy set.
I always love seeing Gurias in level 7. It's makes it a lot easier to get through here, and it's a good place to farm up some rupees if you need them too. Although probably won't. Heart Container is always a nice find in 7. Because you don't want to dig for that thing, so you're only getting it if it's on your way.
And that means Error72 is now guaranteed to pick up the white sword with his 6 hearts.
That's right. And I imagine he'll probably make his way over there eventually, but for now, he's fine. He can get through the 7 with one sword only, I'm sure.
Okay, we stand corrected. This is not level 7, this is level 2, so unfortunately, we still might see that Wizro Pancake.
Absolutely right.
7.
Not sure why I thought it was 7, actually. Oh, I know why I thought it was 7. It's because of the 4 fireballs room, but that's also in 2. There's one of those.
Well, by the way, as TGE would mention, the dungeon palette for level 2 is the Elsa Frozen Edition.
Indeed. It's quite chilly looking, especially with Link's, blue tunic there.
So what Error72 will be looking for is an item that's going to be on the ground, either all by itself or a drop room where we'll have to take care of all the enemies.
Looks like Air does not want to build a Triforce. Not yet. Or... wait, he's going back. I'm not sure what he's doing here.
Skybilz, meanwhile, is struggling in level 3. Doesn't have the compass, so she has no idea that the Triforce is actually in the shoot room, as Error72 picks up his second Triforce of this match.
Yeah, did he find the item, or did he leave without it? I'm kind of not sure why he did that.
It was the magical key!
Magic key! I just saw they had the A. I'm like, oh, when did he get that?
Wow, so keys will no longer be a factor for Error72, my goodness.
Yeah, that's a great thing to find early.
So
especially since it's already got that blue ring. The red ring isn't as important. At that point, finding magic key is great. You don't have to worry about keys anymore. You don't have to fight unnecessary rooms. You don't need to walk and get keys and worry about it. And since that's what's taken down Eunice and Jacober in their matches, I imagine Era's happy to find that.
Sky is in the correct room, so all she has to do is take care of these Gurias. She's down to half a heart. Got to be careful here. And Error72 has found Mags.
Yeah, interesting. The old man likes swords. It's good to know.
Now, Sky is done with level 3 picking up the Triforce, so she'll be moving on to another level.
Yeah, we're seeing Air search through Death Mountain now, which Sky has already done. It's really kind of like, I feel like the only thing that she has on him at the moment. Otherwise, Air is like largely ahead, but it's still pretty close.
However, Sky still does not have a candle, so she's not able to excavate
She might find one right now.
Error is. Yep, has found a bonus cave. Will she pick up the candle here? No, yes?
Wow.
Yes. She
faked me out there.
Boy, she thought about it for a moment. She was doing those Mike Tolbert moves, faking us
Yeah,
out. But she does do the right
I
decision.
think that's
picks up
absolutely the right choice here. No question about it. We still don't know where the candle shop is, as far as I know. I don't think I've seen it.
It's probably a rare shop this time around.
Almost certainly at this point. I think I've seen every other shop twice.
Sky finding another secret that will just about top off her wallet at 246 rupees,
Yep.
and now Error72 is heading back towards level 5.
Yeah, well, this isn't level 5. This is this 6? This is 6.
Oh, he's heading back to... Oh, this is level 6 that Sky had discovered earlier. That's right,
Yeah,
he was excavating Death Mountain. He's found
And
6.
he will also get ladder blocked here, so that's going to waste a little bit of his time. So that gives Sky a little bit of a chance to catch up here, make up some ground.
Yes, indeed, because again, Sky had found the location of the Triforce and was not able to get there.
Finds a little rupee secret here. Doesn't take it, which I agree with. She's probably going to buy this blue ring right now, if I had to guess. Yeah, there she goes.
Yep, gonna purchase that blue ring for 243 rupees. That'll reduce her damage by 1/2. Good pick up there.
Absolutely. See, Aaron just kind of fighting this Gleok here. Gets a heart out of it. It's kind of funny just to see him just kind of stab the Gleok heads. Not really care about doing it safely, just doing it quickly.
Sky has bombed her way towards level 3 now. Not level 3. This is the one that we
This is
don't know
level
much
5.
about. This is the level 5, yes.
I think. Wait.
No.
No. It's level 8. Sorry.
Yeah, level 8 we had not discovered yet. Meanwhile, Error72 saw the book and he too declines it.
I'm strangely much better at recognizing dungeons and playing the game than when I'm commentating. But sometimes when those 8s, like, they have like solid walls in the north and the west, sometimes I get really confused. We see that solid wall, there's a solid wall on the west of the entrance of 8 here, which means the stairs will lead into that little pocket down there.
Sky
So
finds
there's
the
no
diamond
there.
staircase. There could be an item here. She's looking for 2 items behind staircases.
Can't recall, have we seen this on Air's side yet? I can't remember.
And
Yep, we
finds,
did.
yep, it's Lord Banana, and she's going to go ahead and pick it up.
Yes, I agree with this decision. I like this.
So TGE will be very happy about that and will help with stun locking enemies.
Absolutely. Let's see if she can make it further into 8. Ah, yes, here's the ladder block. We'll see if we can bomb left, but otherwise she's going to be stuck. See if we get a troll dongo here, because she's only got 2 bombs left. So this is really important right now, actually.
She needs to make these shots count so she can get more bombs, and...
Does it the safe
No!
way? Oh, no!
A fairy! Ooh! So
Oh,
now she's
that
out of
hurts.
bombs. Wow. Tough.
That is a tough break. And I don't know if that wall was bombable anyway, but she won't get to know, and she's just short 4 bombs, which that sucks. So she's going to go ahead and burn these trees to the right of start, which I don't know if we've seen yet.
And that's going to cost her the rest of her rupees. That was another penalty.
Yeah, that's still fine. Only losing 4 there is not too bad.
Aaron went ahead and bought the meat just in case any of these levels are bait blocked.
Yep, it's fine. There's a lot of rupees in this seed, so it's not the worst thing to do.
Yeah, I agree with this purchase. Again, rupees are plentiful in this seed, so he can afford to buy them. What he can't afford to buy is the arrows. He's 12 rupees short now.
And Sky cannot afford to buy hints, which we just see near the start here. So if they get some money here, they may go back for those hints. We'll see. I would do it since we have not seen bows, silver arrows, or ladder yet.
Ooh, and Sky has located the location of level 9.
By a lake is an entrance to death. I don't believe we've seen Error... we're seeing Error buy some hints now. We saw that Aquamentus awaits with the magic boomerang. I didn't see the others because I was not watching.
So that means one of the items in level 1 is going to be the inferior model.
Indeed. Which makes the prospect of finding one a little bit less exciting.
Yeah, but of
Hard
course
to say,
what we
at least one other item there.
Of course, what we don't know is what the second item could be. It could be something really good. Sky found a
the bow.
Sky found a hint. Oh, the bow. So
that's a very good hint.
Very good hint there for Error. Sky also found a hint cave, but opted not to buy any hints.
Yeah. Oh, she has a bunch of money all of a sudden. She must have found a big secret.
Yeah, she did. That is correct. She did.
Yeah, I would strongly consider, after doing the Dead Woods, up-Aing and saving and getting those hints. Or just do it now. That's fine.
Medium secret pickup for Error. He's now got 38 rupees as he's heading towards where level 9 is going to be for him.
Yep. That'll be an important thing to find there.
Yep, that's the large secret that Sky ended up discovering, was that one right there behind that bush that Error just picked up. And I do believe that covers all the large secrets for this seed.
It does indeed. Although I don't know if both of them have found all three of them.
Right.
I believe where they are. So now we're going to see Sky pick up these hints.
Yep, let's see what's behind those hints. She discovers that Aquamentus awaits with the inferior model, so she knows now that one of the items in level 1 is going to be the magical boomerang. She'll pick up the second hint, but that's just a community hint from the Karate Kid, so nothing new in there. She'll go ahead and purchase the final hint. Aquamentus awaits with the bow. So now we know the two items in level 1 are going to be the bow and the magical boomerang.
Yeah. Knowing where the bow is always good, but I find level 1 hints to be a little bit disappointing just because I'm probably going to explore one anyway. I'd rather know what the item in 6 or 7 is because I don't want to explore those if I don't have to. But still, it's always good to know where the bow is. That is useful information for sure.
That is true, because level 1 is such a small enough level that you're going to go ahead and excavate that entire dungeon anyways.
And we're going to see some more hints.
Step over the water to reach the power bracelet.
That is.
But we already knew that. That's the coastal item.
So that is a useless hint.
And speaking of useless hints, the one on the left is also a community hint. She's going to go for the one in the center.
Oh.
Fire the arrow to locate the recorder, so the recorder must be behind a Goma.
Now, of course, that can mean that the Goma is blocking a diamond staircase, in which case you can just block clip right through and not have to worry about it. But he could also be blocking one of the staircases where you need to push the block, in which case you will need arrows to get it.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see if that recorder does come into play. Recorder, of course, very useful item for transportation, but it also could be you use it for vanilla level 7. There could be a level behind there.
Mm-hmm. That hint could be useful too, just because if you see that the boss set is a Goma boss set, then you know that the recorder might be there.
Error72 has picked up the white sword.
Indeed, I figured he'd make his way over there at some point. Sky's still on 5 hearts, actually, so don't know when she's going to get the white sword. We do see her finding a dungeon here.
We have not seen this one yet.
No, I don't believe we have. So is this 4? This might be 4 because we know it's in a forest. And also I think it's the only one we haven't seen anyway.
Okay, so we're going to recap what we know so far in terms of the items. We're now almost 30 minutes into the seed. The items in level 1 are going to be the bow and the inferior model. The item in level 2 was the magical key. Item in level 3 was the raft. Item in level 6 is the book. One of the items in level 8 is Lord Banana. The item with the Armo statue was the heart container, and the Latum item in the coast was the power bracelet. That's what we have so far. Yes. Oh, ladder blocked in the Chevy room.
I was going to say, notably absent in our information is where the ladder is, as well as the silver arrows.
Indeed, both crucial items to completing a seed here in this game.
So the ladder could still be in 5. It cannot be in 6 because I believe that's ladder blocked. I don't think it could be in 8 either. So it's possible that it's in 7 as well, as far as I know. We learned that the old man has multiple forms. This is important to know. Error is now up to 9 hearts.
That means he's 1 heart away from potentially picking up mags.
Yep. Although it's in a pretty annoying spot to get to, so who knows if he'll roll on it. Like when he'll try to do that. We'll see.
Well, Skybilz picked up another heart container, so she too is guaranteed the white sword when she gets back there.
That's right.
Sky making that boomerang to good use by picking up the
and
hearts
also
with them.
finds an item here. 'Cause I misspoke earlier because ladder could also be in a 4, I believe. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that block wouldn't push, so she's going to have to find the other double block room.
Yep. So we'll see if how far you can get into 4, because 4 can ladder block you so easily. Although the Chevy room was off to the side, so maybe not. Maybe not this time.
Well, she's making her way towards the Triforce now, so she's about to even up the score in that category, but she opts to head north first, looking for that all-important item.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely got to find
it's the tea room, though.
Yeah.
There's a hint there.
No.
Error72 says sail not to save the princess. That means the raft is not required for this seed.
Great. Yeah, Sky had to just reset out of there, and I'm not skilled enough at Zelda 1 to know if there was a way to kill those guys. I don't think bombs would have reached them, would it?
Probably not.
I don't think so. So I think that was really your only option there, because that shutter closed on her.
But Skybilz is getting bodied by those gorillas now. She's down to 1 heart.
Yeah. I'm gonna kill some of these Stalfos. Maybe she's got some hearts here. Nope.
Error72 finds the Triforce in level 5. He'll bypass it for now. And look what we have here, a Patra in the triple bar room.
Ooh. Well, he's got enough defense and hearts to get through it. He can just kind of tank his way through it if he wants to bomb upwards here, which I think he's going to do.
Well, out of the frying pan and into the fire. No. South of that room was a bunch of Poles' voices.
Yeah. Yeah, we're going to see the item here, perhaps?
Oh, look at this. Error has found the ladder.
That's huge advantage to Error right now. That is a huge find.
Agreed, 100%.
Though it does fortunately look like Sky's not going to be ladder blocked in 4. Aha!
Oh, but she's Goma blocked, which means...
I think I know where the recorder is.
Me too. I'm going to write that down. We now know that you gotta have arrows to get the recorder into the double block room.
That is really rough luck for Sky, because not only did she get Goma blocked on that item, but she doesn't... she does know about the fire the arrow hint, so she probably knows that that's the recorder now. I suspect that would be her deduction.
Yep, and with Error having that ladder, Skybilz is now in some trouble here. Error72 definitely with the advantage as he goes back into level 7.
Still time to come back, though. This isn't a runaway by any means.
That is correct. Remember, we still have level 9. Anything can happen. However, this time around, keys won't be a factor like it was in the race last night.
That's absolutely true. Yep. Error is in 1 now. Wizard.
Yes. Error is in level 1, so he'll be looking for the bow in here.
Wizard 1s are always fun.
It's never fun to see Wizrobes and Pancakes as level 1. You typically see level 1 as the easiest dungeon in the world, but finding when you have Wizrobes in there, it makes it one of the more harder ones, even with the so few rooms.
Yeah, Wizrobes always make everything difficult. Ugh, got this mixed like Wizard room with 2 shutters in it. I don't know.
Skybilz finding a bonus cave. She's got 7 hearts right now, and she's going to head for White Sword. Yep.
That's going to be a huge deal for her.
And what she must do is it would behoove her to go into level 5 to find that ladder to get back into this race. Yes.
She has not been to 2, so she doesn't know what item is in 2. But otherwise, 5 is like her only other option, so I kind of suspect that she might search that.
And meanwhile, Error72 has found the bow. It was behind the diamond staircase, so all he would have to do is pick up the Triforce. Inferior model won't be affected, so that's all that 72 needs to do at this point.
Meanwhile, Sky stumbles upon that third big rupee secret for her and now has way more money than she knows what to do with.
And Error72 has finished off level 1, picking up the Triforce. He doesn't need to go back.
Yeah, he knows that the other item here is the magical boomerang, so that hint did help out actually quite a bit. Despite what I said earlier about it not helping. Not having to dig into one is nice when there's wizards everywhere.
Yep, and Sky has now made her way to level 5, and she'll be happy to see the good news that the ladder is going to be the item there. Right now, Error's got 4 Triforce pieces to Sky's 2.
Yeah, Sky unfortunately is going to find that the ladder is quite deep in here. She's finding this room, but it's just going to be a passageway that will lead further into the dungeon. We'll see how long it takes her to find that ladder.
And Error72 making the play for the arrows, purchased them for 85 rupees, so that'll help him out against the Goma, and he could get the recorder in level 4.
Yes. He does not know that the Goma is blocking the recorder yet. No, I don't think Ethan has that hint at all. But buying the arrows is still a good thing, because we have not seen silvers yet, and at this point I think they're either in 7 or 9.
Ooh, and if the silver arrows are in level 9, those silver arrows, hold on to your hats. We may see a great equalizer yet.
Yeah, actually possibly 6 as well. There's still a few possibilities. But
it can't be in 6 because the item in level 6 was the book.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, good call. I already forgot because it's the book.
That's why I've been taking notes. I like to take notes what the items are so that anybody who might have joined late, I give them a recap every so often.
Yep, that's a good move. I'm not taking any notes at all. So your information's going to be a lot better than mine because my memory is terrible.
Yeah, I've learned a lot since I've started to do commentary for these Zelda randomizer races, and it's been a good experience, but that's another subject for another stream.
You've really been doing a good job of it. Sky also discovers that this is not even his final form. Does not care. Does not wait around to see the final form. Now we're going to see, here it is. Air's going to stumble upon 4. Doesn't need to glitch the door open. He can just magic key it open.
Yep, picks up the instant heart container, so now he has enough potentially to pick up mags if he decides to go for it.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see. I think probably eventually, but I don't know. Because it is kind of in a meh place. Sky, unfortunately, cannot get that compass.
Yeah, that's quite a trolley compass. She is ladder blocked, and of course the ladder is in level 5 where she is now, and...
What happens if you... Okay, so if an enemy is carrying an item and you kill them but don't pick it up, where does that item go if you leave?
Well, that's a good question. I know sometimes it'll appear in a different spot, but I don't know the function of that. I guess that's something that more skilled Zelda players would know. There's a 5 rupee for Sky that she doesn't need. Her wallet's full. It's a fairly unusual
situation. I respawn enemies a lot to get them to appear in different places so I can get the item, but I've never, killed one and then left.
Error has the compass now for level 4, so he will make a beeline towards the Triforce. But he's probably going to be looking for the item because he does not know what the item in level 4 is.
Yeah, I think he'll probably stick around and try to find the item because obviously he's still looking for silver arrows. And it's not time to give up the hunt yet on that.
He'll be disappointed to learn that that double block room is not it.
When did Air buy the big shield? I just noticed that now.
He must have purchased it on his way to level 4, because yes, indeed, he does have the big shield, which is a very important item to have if you want protection against those wizrobes. But be careful, if you get swallowed up by a pancake, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, and look at this. That arrow pickup is paying off big right here, because he can get this Goma, and he's going to find the recorder, I do believe.
Yep, Sky, of course, found the hint. Yep, he's got the recorder as Error72. Sky now knows the knowledge that the raft isn't required for the seed either.
Yep. That's too bad, because she's already seen one of the raft spots.
Ooh, she's having all sorts of problems with these blue dark nuts. Look out, down to 2 hearts.
This room is really easy to fight dark nuts in if you have the ladder, but it can be a little tricky if you don't.
Luckily, she's defeated all the Darknuts, finds the Triforce, but she's going to keep on going and finds the office space in PC load letter.
Okay, she's going to find the ladder here. That's good. I was worried that she was like going to be stuck because the Triforce is in the way and she's going to have to pick it up. But fortunately, there's another way around.
Yep, she'll be relieved to see that. But now Error picked up his 5th Triforce piece.
Yeah,
for another one.
Error is starting to get open up quite a big lead here. Sky will pick up the 5th Triforce soon. And 1 and 2 weren't very long, so she finds those. She's not too far behind. But Error does have a lead at the moment.
And I believe Error's back now in level 8.
That's right. Finally, this river that we've been looking at can finally cross it now.
So we'll have an opportunity to figure out what that second item might be if he does stumble upon it.
I imagine... I would guess that he would look for it at this point. I still don't think it's time to gamble on silvers in 9 yet. If they're not in 8, then yeah, it probably is.
And picks up a heart container that was being guarded by that dig dogger. Gets bodied, but no problems. He's now got 11 hearts.
It's becoming more likely that he might roll Magic Sword at some point, but we'll see. I imagine Error is pretty confident with the White Sword.
Yeah, with his abilities, even White Sword in level 9 would not be a problem for him. He currently has a 40% chance of mags.
Mostly just makes fighting faster, really. Does decide to pick up the map, though. Not too confident about that.
And Sky finds the bonus cave. That'll give her 9 hearts, so now she's 1 heart away from potential mags. There's a spiral staircase. Potentially the item might be there.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't believe we've seen the staircase that leads to the lower left portion of the map yet, though. So this is a 50-50 chance.
Yep, that is true. What do we find behind there? It is the item, and it's the magical one. He opts to pick it up.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. I love the wand. It's really good.
So now at this point, Paratrooper, there is a 2 out of 3 chance that the silver arrows are in level 9.
That's what it's looking like. And if I don't find the item in 7, yeah, I would just go to 9 if you don't find it in 7. You can kind of make a play for looking for it, but if you just find the Triforce, he's probably going to leave and go to 9.
This could be
I
a
think
factor.
that's becoming the popular thing to do nowadays.
Now, this could be a factor on Skybilz's side, considering we know she is behind right now. So, if she gets to level 7 as like one of the last dungeons, will she take that gamble and not going for the silver arrows on level 7 if she were to find the Triforce first?
Absolutely. The fact that we don't know where silver arrows means that this race is not over by a long shot.
Mission accomplished for Error in level 8. He's got the Triforce. That's his 6th. Sky picked up her 4th.
That 8 went really well for him, actually. He didn't have to explore very much of it at all.
Yep, very, very well for Error72. He's just 2 Triforce pieces away.
Yep, still needs the Triforce in 6 and the Triforce in 7. Now, I don't believe he knows what the... Wait, who knows where the book is in 6? Tino?
Sky tried to pick up the magical sword in there, but realizes she only had 9 hearts. That's definitely not enough.
That is a 0% chance, I'm afraid.
I've never seen anybody do that yet, so she must have thought she had 10 hearts, but yep, she's only got 9.
Yep. Unfortunate. Unfortunately, that will not work. Now we see Error's made his way back to 7, I believe. Yep. The text confirms it. This is 7.
Yep, so we'll see what happens if he finds the Triforce first, because if he discovers that it's not there now, I don't think does he know that the book's in level 6?
Yeah, I just asked that question. I don't remember for sure. I'm pretty sure Sky knows. I know that Sky knows. I know that she's the one who left the book behind. I don't think Error knows.
Sky, meanwhile, has found herself into level 2, so she'll be happy to discover that the magical key is the item here.
Yeah, that'll be a pretty good find. She does have 7 keys, but you never know when that's not going to be enough to clear 9, so...
Yeah, because remember, Yunos had 6 keys going into level 9 last time. That wasn't enough.
No, it was not.
Oh, look at this. The item in level 7 is the red ring, meaning that the arrows will be in level 9.
Yeah, that's Wow, found the item in 7 really quickly. Like I said, you don't dig for the item in 7 at this point right now, probably. Maybe with Gurias, but even still, 7 is a long explore, even if there's nothing in it at all. But immediately finds that item, and Red Ring is not a bad find, even if it's not Silver Arrows.
Yep, it's a great find because that means the damage will now be reduced to 1/4 for air. So now, with that, I can give you guys the full list of the items that are in this scene. So level 1 has the bow and the inferior model. Level 2 has the magical key. Level 3 has the raft. Level 4 has the recorder. Level 5 has the ladder. Level 6 has the book. Level 7 has the red ring. Level 8 has the boomerang and the magical wand. Level 9 is going to have the red candle and the silver arrows. The Armo statue item was the heart container, and the ladder item on the coast was the power bracelet.
Yep. So now that we see the silver arrows in our 9, buckle down. We're not done here yet.
Yep, we're gonna have a wild goose chase on level 9. So now that we know that the silver arrows are there, it is anybody's game, even with the lead that Air's got right now.
Yeah. Now here's the question: I wonder if Air will find the item in 6. I don't exactly remember where it was, so I am totally unsure if he'll find it on the way or not.
Skybilz, by the way, has picked up the magical key in level 2, so keys won't be a factor for her. She picks up the Triforce. It's mission accomplished in level 2.
She's going to have to make up some ground now, though. Because she has not found the wand in 8. She has not found the red ring in 7. She hasn't found any of the items in 1. But she has done 6, so that's something at least. Also finds the letter under the grave, which she did not have yet.
Yep, so she'll be able to buy potions later on. And the Triforce has been picked up by Error in level 7. He's 1 Triforce piece away from going into level 9.
That 7 was very kind to Error. Found the item, found the Triforce really quickly, and got out of there.
Sky, meanwhile, has headed back to level 8 to pick up the Triforce, and she may discover that the magical wand is there.
Yeah, I imagine she'll probably look for it. This dungeon kind of naturally heads up towards north the way it's designed here, so and that's where the wand is, so we'll probably see it. Oh, we're going to see Air try to roll the magic sword here.
40% chance, and he nails it. He's
boy.
got mags.
Yep. So we don't know if that's 10 or 11, because when Sky tried to roll it, she only had 9. Now she has 11, though, so if she tries again, she will definitely get it.
Yep, so now it's now a moot point. We'll never know if it was 10 or 11, because when she goes back to pick up mags, she will have it as well.
Yep. But with Air having both the magic sword and the red ring now, he is fully loaded and ready to take on 9. Sky has neither of these things yet.
Yeah, it is looking more and more likely that Error72 is going to have a very decent lead going into level 9 and is going to be fully prepared for it. So Sky could be in some real trouble here.
Yep. But you never know how it goes with those silver arrows. They can be anywhere in 9, so...
There's so many staircases to look for. It's pretty much a wild goose chase, and you don't know how deep you have to go to find those arrows.
Yeah, really, and it's like, it doesn't matter how well equipped you are, exploring 57 rooms is just going to take forever. There's no way around it. And if it's in the 57th room, or well, not the 57th, but if it's in the 50s, you know...
Sky has discovered the magical wand. She goes ahead and picks that up, so now all she has to do is find the Triforce in level 8.
Yep, which she has the compass, so she'll be able to find it pretty easily. Shara knows the banana is here. She has it. Meanwhile, oh, she's up-aing. That's interesting. She was kind of close to it already. I'm not sure why she felt the need to do that.
Maybe she thought this other way was quicker, but the problem is those red gorillas are now going to respawn.
Yeah, I don't know if she thought that through all the way.
Yeah,
it's not that much of a waste of time, though. It's not really that big a deal.
No. But you got to be careful because you have the blue ring and you only have 2.5 hearts and these blue gorillas, but luckily for her, she finds a fairy.
Air is making quick work of 6 here. Again, he's fully loaded with the magic sword, red ring. Nothing in here is a problem. He can just run into these dark nuts and not care. They're just not a threat.
How about he just beam swords his way through them? Boy, those were some great shots.
Yep. I do kind of feel like he may be looking for the item here.
Sky picks up the Triforce in level 8, so she needs now the Triforces in level 1 and 7. She knows the items in level 1, and of course, level 7, she doesn't know the item, but it is the red ring.
Mm-hmm. Tries to get the item here, Error does, but does not get it. You know, seeing the old man in 6 reminds me of something, which is that we have not seen either of the bomb upgrades in this seed yet. And that could also make a big difference in 9, potentially.
Absolutely. We've seen that be a factor in some of the races, being bomb blocked from excavating the dungeons further in level 9.
8 bombs going into 9 can be rough. I consider that first bomb upgrade an almost necessary purchase. I mean, obviously you don't need it, and sometimes you just won't find it, but if I find it, I really want to have it.
And those 2 bomb upgrades are guaranteed in the randomizer, is that correct?
Yes. Oh, yeah. They could be in any dungeon 1 through 8. They're more likely to be in 5 and 7 because they have more old men. But we didn't see them in either 5 or 7. There could still be 1 and 7.
Sky is heading towards the coast. She is not heading in the right direction to where she needs to go. Level 1 is on the northeastern part of Hyrule, and level 7 is in the north central part.
Yeah, I don't even know if she knows where 1 is yet.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't. You're right.
Buy some bombs with her ridiculous cache of rupees there.
Yeah, with her rupees, she can go ahead and go on a shopping spree if she pleases.
Yeah, just buy bombs. Who cares? I have to say that the way this seed is shaping up, having that magical sword is going to be a big deal. Not just because it makes searching 9 much quicker to get the silver arrows, but also it makes it much easier to kill things for bombs in 9, so you don't have to leave. I consider that to be a really big deal when you only have 8 bombs. So I really hope the Sky rolls magical sword, because that's going to help a lot.
Meanwhile, Error72 has spent a long time in level 6. He's just about full cleared 6.
Yeah.
So this could be the opportunity for Sky to catch up a little bit, but again, she does not know the location of level 1. And does she know the location of level 7?
I don't know for sure. I don't know the location of level 7. Where is it?
Here's the Triforce.
Oh, I see
Error
it.
has found the Triforce in level 6, but I think he's looking for the item in level 6. He's not taking any chances.
And he's going to be sad about that. So
Very sad.
Yeah, I was going to say Sky is going to happen upon 7 soon, and so she does.
Yep,
so we'll see. 7 could be tricky here. The Triforce is in one of the 2 rooms that's in the midsection, which means that you'll probably run into it, but if you go through the wrong way, we'll see.
Error72 has picked up his final Triforce piece. Will he go back into level 6 to find the item? Nope. He's done. So he's going to make his way to level 9 and be on the way for the quest to find Link.
Wow.
Or not Link, but Zelda, Ganon, and the Silver Arrows.
I'm surprised by that. I kind of figured he would stay in 6 and search because he's almost found everything anyway. He didn't find the book, right? Am I crazy?
I don't think he did. I could be wrong, but I didn't see him pick up the book.
I can't guarantee that, because if he saw it, he would have just left it right away.
Maybe he did see the book.
It's possible. I feel like I haven't done my job here properly by not knowing, but it looks like everyone else seems to agree that he didn't find it.
All right, and now here we go. Error is in level 9 right now, and if level 9 treats him well, he could pull a sub-hour here.
Yeah, that's a little optimistic, just because you need to find silver arrows still, but we'll see.
True. Yep.
It's not impossible, certainly.
Sky picked up the red ring, so she found the item in level 7, so her damage will be reduced to 1/4 as well, so all she needs to do is find the Triforce. But little does she know, she's way behind now.
Oh, yeah. And it's really good news for Error that the book is in 6. Does not care about that.
Yep, absolutely. And if he didn't know that the book was in 6, he is taking that 2 out of 3 gamble that the silver arrows are in 9, and he is going to be relieved to discover those silver arrows when he finds them.
Yes, absolutely. Unless, of course, he discovers them very, very late.
Oh, look at this, though. Remember, there's 4 old men in level 9, and unfortunately, one of those hints are community hints. So one of those hints in terms of who's guarding the compass, where Link is, where Zelda is, where the silver arrows are, is now out of play.
Yeah, there's actually 3 old men in 9. There's 4 possible hints. Even in helpful, there's always one hint missing. It's random which one.
And there's a second old man that gives the community hints, so we could be seeing a very trolly level 9 potentially.
Oh yeah, we might not see any information about where anything is in this 9. Oh my goodness!
A third one! Oh wait, it's the bait. He's got the bait. Level 9 is bait block potentially. Holy smokes!
Wow, he had the bait, so he got through. I have not seen meat in 9 that often.
I haven't either. Oh my goodness! And if level 9 really is bait blocked like that, Sky is in huge trouble.
Yeah, we'll have to see. With how much money she has, I would expect her to buy the bait, perhaps. But
Para, is this the first time you've seen bait in level 9?
Not the first time, but it's rare. It's like rarer than it should be.
Yeah, this is the first time. I've seen a lot of Zelda 1 randomizer races, not just doing commentary, but being in other streams. This is the first time I've seen bait in level 9, so wow.
Yeah, it's you would think you would see it more often, but you don't.
And Sky finds some cheap meat, and guess what? She doesn't buy it. Oh my goodness gracious, this is not good.
That's so much money, though.
Yeah, why don't you take that? I mean, I know she's only got one more level to discover, but yeah, I guess she figured at this point that bait wouldn't be in level 9, and she's going to be surprised to discover what she's going to come across when she gets to level 9. But she doesn't know where level 1 is. She's heading the wrong direction.
Yeah. And she's so close to the magic sword, but she's going the other way. That makes me very sad. She really needs magic sword right now.
Well, she's going back into the store. Will she pick up the meat now?
She does.
Yes.
She's listening to us.
Good on her. She's got the meat, so now she'll be able to progress through level 9. It may be too little, too late, but we will see what happens. She still needs to find level 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is a really big problem. I believe Grumbles replaces one of the old
Error72 has found one of the items in level 9, but it's the wrong item. It's the red candle, so now he's got to be a little worried.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little worried, I imagine. Of course, he has no idea where Sky is at this point. I mean, he's making pretty good time so far, but you can never know. Like, I'd always be nervous going to 9 that someone's going to dot done at any time.
Oh, shoot. It's the vertical shoot room for level 9. He's no problem for him, but Sky again...
He came in the right way, yeah.
Sky again, though, continuing to head in the wrong direction. She's heading back towards vanilla level 5.
There's nothing over... Wait. No, that's totally where 1 is. Yeah, this is the right direction.
Yep, this is indeed the right direction. Yep, that is correct. Why the heck do I keep thinking level 7 is here? You know why I thought level 7 is here? I think the other day level 7 had this layout.
I gotcha. Yep.
So Sky is going to have to look for the bow. She knows where everything is because she knows the bow and the inferior model are here. So she just needs to find the bow and the Triforce, and she can go into level 9, and we could have ourselves a race again.
Yeah, there's still a chance.
Oh, but look at this!
I found Ganon.
Ganon has found, Error has found Ganon, but with no silver arrows, he can't do anything about it.
Do you remember, though, that sometimes you can bomb out of Ganon's room?
Which he did. Yep.
Well, no, not the other side, though.
So another thing that Error is going to be looking for is a shutter door that won't open after clearing all the enemies.
Absolutely.
Because if that happens...
He has been clearing enemies every time he sees that shutter, and that's a great thing to have Magic Sword for, is searching for Zelda, I think. I think that's great to have Magic Sword for that.
Yep, because that means he'll only need to take 4 hits on Ganon to defeat him.
Yeah, I honestly think that Magical Sword is just a tad underrated in 9, just because of how it makes your search for Zelda so much quicker, because you can check those shutters.
Plus, you can dispose of the Wizrobes and Pancakes much quicker, and the Patras too.
Yeah, Patras too. So, like here, we're going to see him kill these Wizrobes with Magic Sword. This is going to be a lot quicker and a lot more painless. He makes quick work of those Wizrobes. Easy.
Unfortunately, the door opens, so Zelda's not there. Skybilz has picked up the bow, so all she has to do is find the Triforce. She's right in that room. She picks up the Triforce, so she can now head to level 9.
Yep.
And we may have ourselves a race if either finding the silver arrows or Zelda proves to be a dandy for Error.
That's right. Now, Error has searched most of the west side of 9 by now, but his search has been mostly fruitless. He's found Ganon, but he has not found Zelda. He has not found the silver arrows. If Sky goes exactly the right way, who knows?
Yep, exactly. That came into play last night with Zeb Getty making that comeback. He made all the right moves to make that comeback possible. So, yep, great equalizer could very well be coming to play right now.
I don't know if we saw... He didn't clear that room.
Well, Sky's going to buy some potion. Good move here. Now, it is more expensive to buy the red potion than to buy 2 blue potions, but with the money, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Nah. Save the frames. He is now going to kill this room. That's not Zelda either.
Nope, the door opens, so we know Zelda is not there. So let's see where Sky's going to head to next. She's going to refill her health at the fairy fountain first before making the play to level 9. What is she doing? Why did she reset? Oh, the trick. Yes, very good on her.
Yep. Error finds yet another passageway, but he's exploring this 9 extremely quickly.
Having that magical sword's help. And Sky's only going to have white sword going into level 9. Little did she know that she could have picked up mags.
She didn't roll magic sword when she had the chance, and I think that's going to hurt a lot.
Unless she finds the right passageways.
Yeah, basically, I mean, the strategy that Sky would need to win here at this point would involve not fighting much anyway, so maybe it won't matter, but we'll see. Yeah, Eric gets a very nice bomb pickup there from the orange Wizrobe. He was running low.
Yep, and sometimes you got to roll lucky on level 9. Another passageway for Error, so he's continuing to make his search.
This is one he came through already, so he's just going back. He still has the northeast to explore, as well as part of the center and also the tooth on the left.
Sky using the white sword magical wand strats to make quick work of that Patra.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. And it looks like she's actually going up towards the northeast herself, which, as we know, is one of the places that the silver arrows could still be, since... oh no, she gets blocked by this old man, actually, so she might not be able to get through. She's actually taking the same path that Air is, or was.
Yeah, we saw that community hint there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, that shutter door did not open for Air, so now he knows the location of Zelda, so all he has to do is look for the silver arrows, and he's going to be a winner, but right now they have proved to be very elusive for Error.
Yeah. It's going to be hard for Sky to make a comeback here, though, because Error is narrowing it down very, very quickly.
Indeed. So time may just be running out for Skybilz here on this match.
Yeah, because, no matter how badly 9 trolls you, as long as you have the keys to get through it and you have Magic Key, Error's eventually going to make his way there. It's inevitable.
No, Error72 still has his magical shield. He might have been swallowed temporarily by the likes, but not long enough to lose the shield.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure how that works. So it doesn't go away like instantly, like if you break out fast enough?
If you break out fast enough, I think you keep your shield, but if you don't break out fast enough, it's gone.
Huh, okay. So I guess with Magic Sword, that's a lot safer. Oh, could this be it?
Yep, found the spiral staircase. Is this going to be the staircase that finds the silver arrows? No, another passageway. My goodness.
Oh, boy. Yeah. Wow.
Well, he's pretty much exhausted every option, man. Silver arrows proving to be elusive. He's got to be thinking to himself, am I making the right gamble here? Because, again, I don't think he discovered the book.
That's interesting. He still doesn't know. Because the hints in 9 have been thoroughly unhelpful.
Yeah, all troll community hints in level 9. That is very unexpected. Meanwhile, Skybilz drank the red Kool-Aid, so she's just down to 1 potion left.
I'm almost wondering if he did see the book at some point, but nobody suggested that that's the case, so... Because I would be surprised that he's exploring 9 and he already knows one of the items and he's seen all of the hints. There's like not much left for you to do here. Also, Error is out of bombs. We see him farming this room.
Oh, yes. Now bombs have become a
basic.
factor for him. You're absolutely right, Para.
There they are. I said they might become a factor, and my prognostication turned out to be correct.
Yep, and now Sky's searching through all the staircases. No, she still needs to find silver arrows.
Yeah, she is in close to the right place to find Zelda, but she's going to walk away from it.
Yep, just going to take the passageway instead.
Yeah. I'm almost wondering if we're looking at a magic staircase situation here, because I don't know what's left.
Probably, and that ended up being the case with Zelda. A magical staircase and 2 keys were required to find Zelda in that scene.
And don't look now, but Air is really having bomb problems here.
Yeah, this is not good. And he has to exit level 9.
I mean, he has that magic sword, so killing Wizrobes doesn't take too long. So
right,
he should be able to find some, but this is getting a little bit sketchy here for Error.
Yeah, Sky is down to 1.
Worried right now because he doesn't know that he's ahead. He also doesn't. Yeah, the silver arrows are here.
Yeah, he's ahead, but Sky is closing the gap.
Yeah, this is actually becoming a real race now. This is getting close.
Yep, and again, is trying to farm for bombs out of level 9. No luck!
He's just going to keep resetting and going to these buyers, which I think that's a reasonable choice. But he is just getting stonewalled.
Ooh,
wow.
Blue land molars for Sky makes quick work of them and finds some more bombs, so she's topped out at 8 again.
Yeah. Air is having some terrible luck here.
Boy, could we see the major comeback happen again this race where Skybilz turns the tables and steals the race from Error72? Stay tuned.
Even if she does, she wasn't nearly as far behind as Zeb was. But
no. Zeb was up 20 minutes behind. Sky was probably closer to 10 or less.
Yeah, we do get a peek at Sky's map here, though, and she is still quite far away as far as exploration is concerned.
That is true. Still a long way to go in level 9 for Sky. She has not found the silver arrows or Ganon either. No. And Error knows where the location of everything is, and that's the advantage he's got going for him right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he just keeps searching for these bombs. We see the reverse C room here for Sky. Have we seen this here?
I don't think we have seen the reverse C, but she's got to take care of a bunch of these blue Wizrobes.
Silver arrows. I don't think
find out.
Been here yet.
No.
If this is
we're going to find out shortly.
If this is silver arrows, oh man.
Well, time for the moment of truth, Pear. What's behind that staircase? It is the silver arrows! Sky has found the silver arrows. She is shocked, and she is quite relieved. My goodness, we've got ourselves a race again, folks.
This has gotten interesting, folks.
Great
now, Sky is
part 2. Find out.
Sky is really... I don't exactly recall the room that Ganon is in, but I think Sky is pretty close to it. She may have heard him.
Yeah, I don't have her volume up at all, so yeah, that is what she's going to be looking for, is the roar of Ganon, and also she's going to be looking for the shutter door that won't open. Unless she gets to Ganon first, then she's going to be looking for the shutter door that automatically opens. Yeah. My goodness gracious, what a race.
Now the Zelda is in the northeast corner, which she has not been to yet, so we'll see.
She's found Ganon! So here we go. She's found Ganon in the Chevy room. Not the best room to find. She's going to get the potion ready just in case. This is a tough
fight. She has a red ring, so she's fairly safe, but we'll see if that potion comes up there. It's only a white sword.
Yep, plus she does blue potion. She's got 2 hits on... Yep. Now in the Chevy room, remember, she's got red ring, so a Ganon driver will cost her 1 heart. That's 3 hits on Ganon. Needs 5 more. There's 4 hits. She's got to watch your health very closely. You don't want to die here. There's 5 hits.
Oh, goodness.
She's really got to pay close attention. Yeah, there's 6 hits down to 1 heart. Use the blue blade. Good for her. She just needs 2 more hits on Ganon, and then she'll be on her way to find Zelda.
Yeah, oh man, this is a crazy race, because we're seeing Error looking at his map, and he must be really frustrated right now.
Absolutely. But Ganon does not want to cooperate. There's 7 hits for Sky. 1 more hit, and Ganon will be a goner.
Yep. And there we
There
go.
it is. The
Back at
8th
full
hit.
arrows in
Gotta
there,
shoot
so-
the arrow. She does. And
Oh.
Ganon is defeated. Picks up the Triforce of Power. Now Sky, all she has to do is find Zelda, and she will have the come from behind victory.
This is gonna come down to the wire. We have no idea if Sky is gonna find Zelda right away though, so this is not over.
Yep,
Error,
so,
I mean, is still has a pretty big chance to win because he knows
Yep.
who Zelda is.
so the 64,000 rupee question, Paratroopa, is how good of a hider is Zelda going to be against Sky this time around? That is going to be the factor right here.
I don't know. She has searched quite a bit of 9 now, but she's trying to get into the southwest location, and she's going to get stuck there because I don't think we've seen how to get there yet.
Now, she needs to get to the northeast portion of the map, as we have seen Error get to define Zelda. So let's see which direction she goes. There's a Patrick guarding
That is the
corridor
largest section of the
staircase.
map she hasn't explored, so it would be my natural inclination to go towards northeast.
And that's what she's
I wanna
doing
try to
right
find-
now. She's trying
I wanna
to
try to
explore
find,
as
like,
much
large
as
sections.
possible.
You want to
Yep,
see
indeed.
adjacent rooms. You don't know for sure. If you're adjacent to Zelda, you don't know for sure that you'll see the way to get in.
Absolutely.
But she is heading up in this direction now.
Yes, she is. She could be getting very
She is.
close. She's looking for the shutter
There
door.
she is.
She has found Princess Zelda, and Skybilz has come from behind in level 9. The great
Oh, my
equalizer strikes again. She is the winner and is going to be moving on to play against Lob Singh in the next round. Wow, what a race.
Oh, wow. What an upset. Well, not an upset, but just a comeback. I thought that with keys, like Error having all those keys, I thought there would be I didn't think it was going to be this tough. Had the magic sword, he had the red ring, but those silver arrows.
Yep, that
Could
ended
not
up
find
being
it.
Error72's undoing, not finding the silver arrows behind reverse C. Skybilz wins with a time of 70 minutes and 7 seconds. A nice challenge.
I'm looking at her webcam here, and she is just celebrating. Because, man.
She is shocked in disbelief that she won that race, and a very good time she put up. Congratulations to Skybilz.
I would
She's
feel the
moving
same
on.
way.
And Error72 has
me
got to
too.
be feeling really frustrated right now.
Oh, that is a hard loss for Error.
Yeah, he got to level 9 in 52 or 53 minutes in, so he spent almost 20 minutes in level 9, and yep, wow. What a comeback again. Great equalizer, 2 races in a row.
9 strikes again. What can you say? I mean, man. I even said, ironically, I said in the keys to this game that I thought that being well prepared going in 9 would be a big factor. And Error was the one who was more well prepared, and he was there first. He had the magic sword. Sky only had the white.
We have Skybilz in the commentator's booth with us. Skybilz, congratulations. A well-played match for you. It was a come-from-behind victory, my friend. How do you feel right now?
I can't believe it, to be completely honest. If somebody even told me like 10 minutes from now I won that race, I would disagree. I felt like I was behind the entire time, but I just tried to keep my cool and keep going because I knew that if my 9s kept following suit the way that they have been lately, that I had a chance, but that was crazy.
Yeah, Sky, Error plowed through the dungeons because he found ladder quicker than you did, which ended up being a key item for picking up the dungeons. He actually has spent a lot of time in level 9 because he was unable to find reverse C where the silver arrows were.
Silver
And
errors.
silver. It's proven to be silver errors for Error72.
Oh.
But yeah, you found reverse C where the silver arrows were quickly. And that helped enable you to make this comeback possible. Tell you, 2 nights in a row, level 9 proving to be the great equalizer.
Whew. I knew I was in trouble when I didn't find the ladder early. I just knew. Like, I found level 5 early, but I didn't go back in there for whatever reason. I think I didn't have a weapon at the time, and I kept trying to find all the dungeons with the 2 items in it. But the minute I got the information that, what was it? The bow was in one, and I'm trying to remember what the other item was, because it wasn't, I think it was the magical boomerang.
That is correct.
Crap. And I just started doing everything I could to try to gain some ground back, and I knew that unless 9 cooperated with me, that was done, but I didn't give up, and I kept going. That's really all I could have done at that point.
Yep, you had a very lucky 9, and that's all it takes. It doesn't matter who the players are. Level 9 is ruthless. It's the great equalizer. No lead is safe. When did you get to level 9? What was your time when you got to level 9?
I was a little over an hour, I want to say. I know it was plus hour at that point because I'm like, crap, this is probably a sub-hour seed based on all the information I had, the dungeon layouts and everything.
Yep, so Error had about 8 or 9 minutes on you then.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
that is a
it was
huge,
really that bad.
huge lead.
So yeah, your read of the situation was correct, that this maybe could have been a sub-hour seed if not for the Silver Arrow thing.
Mm.
Yeah, we're looking at Error72's map. He's just about full cleared level 9, and he has still not found Reverse C.
Now he's in the tooth now, but there's nothing there.
That was the one thing that gave me hope. When I found the Reverse C room, and I'm like, okay, there's 6 blue Wizrobes, and this is in no man's land. I have to try to clear this thing because this is my only chance to win this. And when I found the Silver Arrows, I just lost it. Like, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I saw the expression on your face. You were in disbelief. Meanwhile, it looks like Error72 may have waved the white flag here on this seed.
You're just giving it up on this one. Yeah.
That 9 was horrid if you didn't go in the right spots.
Yep, and unfortunately, Error72 has called it quits on this race. Silver Arrows eluded him, and that proved to be his undoing.
I wonder if that was the only way to get to them, the way how I found that room.
Based on how much Error72 has excavated on level 9, probably. So, yep, that's all you had to do was make the right turns to Albuquerque, and you find the jackpot, and that ended up being the race for you, Sky.
I still can't believe it. I feel like Error played way better if he was 9 to 10 minutes going into 9 before I did. But
also, another thing I want to point out to you, and you didn't know about this because you didn't go back for mags. You actually tried to pick up mags with 9 hearts. Did you realize that? No,
that was just me being goofy.
Error did have mags going into level 9. It was at most 11 hearts. We don't know if it was 10 or 11 because no one tried it at 10, but he did have mags going into level 9.
Yeah, well, and a lot of people might have been wondering this. I did not pick up the last heart just in case I didn't find the letter. I always do that. If I find, 3 or 4 rooms by that point and I don't have the letter, as you saw, I needed both those potions and not.
Yep. That potion purchase was really key in your victory because we saw in the pure putts matchup, potion really could have come in handy for putts.
Yeah, I mean, I used the first potion because at that point I'm like, I can't afford to lose any more time. I have to use a potion right now to keep going through 9.
Yeah, that potion certainly paid dividends for you, Sky. So, Sky, your next matchup is going to be against the number 41 seed Lobzang 2. Well, you got to feel real good about this comeback win.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel almost redeemed after what happened in my first race. I felt that was the opposite. I felt like I was ahead the whole time, and then I lost. So it's really ironic that this is the way this particular race ended up.
Yeah, so it just goes to show you never know what's going to happen in these Zelda 1 randomizer races. Again, level 9 proving to be the great equalizer, making comebacks happen for the second race in a row. Any other questions you got for Sky, Paratroopa?
I think you pretty much covered it. I mean, that race. Yeah, I mean, that's just it. Came down to 9. I mean, you weren't really that far behind for most of it, but Error was definitely ahead for a lot of it.
Well, when did Error head into 9? I mean, I'll go back and watch the VOD.
It was about 50. It was about 52 or 53 minutes, Sky.
Oh my gosh, I was still doing other things in high roll. Jeez.
And given that he had found Ganon and Zelda in a relatively short amount of time, but unfortunately, Silver Arrows were his undoing. And again, that's all it takes. You find that magical staircase, your opponent doesn't find the magical staircase, you end up being the victor.
And just let this be a message for anybody, regardless of seed out there, that anything can happen. You could be totally ahead and just lose it all if it crumbles in 9, or you could be really behind and have a chance to come back. That's the great thing about these randomizers. It's scary, but it's also the fun thing about it for sure. Were there any other questions you guys had about the way I played that? Because I know I do sometimes some unconventional things that can either work against me or for me. Yeah,
actually, I do have a question for you, Sky. This was early on. When you found your first bonus cave, and you decided to pick up the heart container as opposed to the candle, knowing that the candle was going to be the rare shop. What were your thoughts about that at the time?
Yeah, because I believe I pulled the candle out of the second shop, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The second,
Yeah,
if you're correct. The candle. Yep, that you did.
It was either in the first one. I think I picked the one out of the first one because at that point I'd already found White Sword. So I'm like, well, if I find one more heart container in the dungeon, that'll put me closer. If I find another shop, I'll grab candle, and I think it worked out all right.
Yep,
I wasn't
absolutely.
sure which one to do. At the time, I hadn't seen a lot of Hyrule, and I didn't expect the candle to be in the rare shop because it isn't most of the time. That's really a rare thing to happen. But the minute I saw it in the second shop, I'm like, you know what? I better pick this up just in case. And that was a good idea.
Now, Sky, you did buy the bait before you went into level 9. Did you know that level 9 was bait blocked?
No.
That's right. So the bait actually wasn't required for level 9, but there was a bait blocked area in level 9. A wizard was guarding part of it.
I had a ton of money at the time, and the bait wasn't too expensive, and I, at that point, would not find any of the bomb, bet you'd like to buy some bombs. So I'm like, I'm going to pick this up. Why not? That's never a bad idea.
By the time we saw you go to that meat shop, we had already just seen Air pass by the bait block in 9. And we thought that you were going to buy it, and then you didn't. And then shortly after you went back, was there some second kind of guessing on your part there?
Yeah, I'm like, well, and again, the whole time I just theorized I was behind, like, because of the ladder situation, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought to myself, I'm like, well, this could give me an edge that could help me win. Now, while that wasn't the case, that's something I will definitely do in the future, because if you have more than enough money, there's no reason to not go for it. The only reason why I like to leave a lot of money in my wallet going into 9, I love using the silver arrows as a weapon. Like, the silver arrows are by far my favorite weapon. But, yeah. I'm really, really happy I get to move on, because I've really enjoyed this tournament so far, and I want to see how far I can go in the loser's bracket. I think I can make a run for it.
Sky, again, congratulations on your comeback victory today. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. You deserve the moment, and thank you very much for being on the Commentators with Player 2. Do you have any final questions for Sky?
Nope, I think I covered it.
All right, thank you so much for doing
congratulations,
commentary.
great win.
Thank you. I'll definitely.
Error72, we have now Error72 in the commentators booth. Error, thank you very much for joining us. Boy, what a rough 9 you had there.
I'm not sure which wall I didn't bomb or which staircase I didn't take.
Well, the staircase that had the silver arrows, Error72, ended up being in reverse C.
But yeah, I think it was a magic staircase situation that led there, because it looked like you bombed every wall to me. And Sky got there via staircase, I believe. So that's just tough luck in 9.
Because I thought I found every staircase. Well, not every staircase. I didn't really map 9 that well.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought I took every staircase I came across. I don't think I ever came to the reverse C room.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure myself either. I'll try to keep as much track as I can, but I'm not mapping 9 either.
Nor am I, but yeah, you had an early lead going on by finding the ladder much quicker than Sky did, and you were able to plow through those dungeons. Now, the thing that we kept questioning ourselves is, did you discover the book in level 6?
Yes, I did, and I totally forgot. And then after
we all did. It's like the book. It was like the book got magically deleted from all our minds because we didn't know if you had discovered the book. So you knew guaranteed that the silver arrow was a 9.
Well, I should have, but then I forgot that I found the book, and so I full cleared 6 looking for the item.
That's what I was wondering about. Okay, that makes sense now. Because I was surprised that you left 6 early without finding the book, and I'm like, wait, was he looking for it or not? But if you just remembered, then that makes sense.
Because I don't really map stuff other than the locations of dungeons. And I don't know if that's why I lost the 9. I didn't, well, I feel a little bit better that I didn't lose because I full cleared 6 when I didn't need to.
No, yeah. The silver arrows were in 9. They were in the kind of left center portion of the map, and I think it was just completely partitioned off.
Well, left center of the map was the only spot on the map I didn't have mapped.
Yeah, true. That's the only one.
I
Besides
don't
all
know
those-
what I did wrong.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It's just tough luck. 9 is the great equalizer once again.
Yep. Again, you played a very good race. Both of the races you did, Error72, you played extremely well. Just got very unlucky on 9 both times. But